A great leader can be defined as one who develops a vision and sets forth on a path to make that vision a reality. They establish direction and inspire others to believe in their goals. The town of Goshen has such a leader in its supervisor, Doug Bloomfield, the recipient of the 2019 Spirit of Innovation Award. Doug started his working career on the bottom rung of the corporate ladder at DuPont Chemicals. Early on, he bought into their corporate culture, which mandated that every dollar be accounted for, and controls were in place to reduce costs and increase revenues. After 29 successful years with DuPont, it was time for Doug to move on and take his knowledge into local government. In 2001, Doug requested a meeting with Frank Romano, the town of Goshen supervisor, to discuss dairy farming. That meeting helped land him a spot on the town council and eventually a ballot at the polls for town supervisor. In January 2006, he was sworn in to begin his first term as supervisor for the town of Goshen. At that time, the town was $4.6 million in debt. In his own words, Doug is tighter than the bark on a tree when it comes to finances, and he worked tirelessly to tackle the debt issues one by one. Doug managed to reduce that debt by 63%. He did not do it overnight, though. Doug knew he would have to think outside the box in order to right the wrongs, and that's exactly what he did. The town had limited flexibility due to debt, so he came up with the alternative of purchasing pre-owned vehicles for official town business, as opposed to buying brand new ones at a significantly higher price point. He boldly entered into a resource-sharing agreement with the county for the tax assessing services, which reduced several full-time positions to part-time. This reduction in personnel costs is estimated at over $807,000 in total savings from 2013 through 2020. These are just a few examples that resulted in town residents seeing a decrease in their taxes for 6 out of the last 7 years. Doug is not only known for cutting costs. His investment in the town of Goshen is legendary. He has guided a diversified growth plan that includes tourism, manufacturing, retail, and housing. His calm and thoughtful demeanor, coupled with his direct approach to business, has helped pave the way for multi-million-dollar projects such as Amy's Kitchen and Legoland to settle in his town. With nearly 2,000 jobs created and the staggering combined capital investment of almost $600 million that these two projects alone bring, Doug had the foresight to take it a giant leap further. He initiated negotiation of a community host agreement with Legoland that is the first of its kind and will net the town over $48 million, according to Legoland projections. Doug is approachable and direct. He is willing to make compromises that result in the best outcomes for Goshen. With 22 additional projects in the pipeline, he has set up a bright future for the town. The spirit of innovation is alive and well in the town of Goshen.